What happens if Republicans win the midterms? To understand what will happen, you have to really dig deep and look at what it is Republicans really want for America. First, let's start with the demographic makeup of America. The majority of Republicans want to reverse the demographic changes. Not many Republicans will say it out loud out of fear of being called a racist, but they want to return America to before the 1965 Immigration Act. And we all know it will be literally impossible for Republicans to pass a bill that could get rid of or deport roughly 40% of the people that live in America, in an attempt at recreating America pre-1965. Republicans will never be able to reverse the demographic changes in America. Republicans could have reversed the demographic changes in the 70s, 80s, or maybe even the 1990s. But today in 2022, it is way too late. The dam has already been open for about 6 decades, and there is no going back now. So if you are progressive, open-minded, and an evolved person, demographics is not something you'll have to worry about with Republicans tampering with. Another thing Republicans want to do away with is diversity. And diversity ties into demographics. If you can't change the demographics, you can't change or stop diversity. So this is another area Republicans are powerless to stop. Then let's look at Christianity and the LGBTQ. Republicans want a strict and oppressive Christian state where laws are decided by ancient Christian beliefs. But let's look at the state of Christianity in America. In the early 90s, about 90% of people in the United States identified as Christians. In 2020, Christians accounted for about 64% of the U.S. population. Meanwhile, those who are not affiliated with the religion has grown from 16% in 2007 to 30% in 2020. Republicans will not be able to reverse the decline of Christianity in America, no matter how many Trumps or many Trumps get elected. The biggest reason Republicans will fail at creating a Christian state is because a majority of even the self-identifying Christians don't want to live in a Christian state because they themselves don't actually follow Christianity. When was the last time you saw a major push from conservative Christians to stop divorce or criticize women wearing revealing clothing or criticizing tattoos? All of these things the Christian Bible is explicitly against. Yet the so-called Christian Republicans never speak out against these things because it applies to them. So they completely ignore these parts of the Bible. The Bible also says, go sell everything you have and give the proceeds to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. I've never in my life ran into even one single Christian that sold all of their possessions and gave the profits to the poor, even though it's in the Bible that they should do so. Which leads me to the conclusion that the majority of American Christians pick and choose which parts of the Bible to take seriously. And the few parts of the Bible that they do take seriously, they only use as a tool of oppression, such as with their attacks on the LGBTQ community. If Republicans win the midterms, they will definitely use the Bible to attack LGBTQ people and possibly try to ban same-sex marriage. But this attack on LGBTQ is something else Republicans will fail at and are actually powerless to stop the rise of LGBTQ in America. Just look at the numbers. A 2020 Gallup poll concluded that 7.1% of all Americans identify as LGBTQ, while in 1990, the American National Health Interview concluded that 2% of Americans were gay, lesbian, or bisexual. This is an enormous increase, and this is something Republicans aren't going to be able to slow down or stop if only they win more elections. As I've said in past videos, technology is the progressives' best ally. When we lose elections, we still have technology on our side to help us dismantle conservative ideas and conservative forms of oppression worldwide. And on to immigration. What will Republicans do about immigration if they win? Obviously, any type of immigration bill that gets passed in Congress will still need President Joe Biden's signature to pass, so not much will happen with immigration. And what about abortion? What happens to abortion rights if Republicans win back the Senate and House? What about abortion? What happens to abortion rights if Republicans win back the Senate and House? Well, once again, any attempts at a nationwide ban would require Biden's approval or 60 Senate votes. So for now, abortion access will still be available in the free progressive states of America. So if you live in a backwards conservative state, you can still just hop in your car and drive a few minutes or a couple hours to the nearest free progressive state to exercise your right to choose. So, in my conclusion, if Republicans win the midterms, there really isn't much they can do to take America back in time or create some kind of strict, conservative, religious extremist state. It's not going to happen. Republicans/conservatism is on the way out worldwide. Deep down, most conservatives know they can't truly win. They can't truly reverse the changes that have happened inside of America. Yeah, conservatives, they might win an election here and there, but the people of the world will continue to evolve. And as we evolve, we will throw out old traditions and beliefs, and we will replace them with new traditions and beliefs. No election will stop that. Republicans will get loud. They will get rude and meaner with their words. But they really are powerless to stop the changes that are happening, not only in America, but worldwide. And deep down, most conservatives know it. That's why all the conservative has is mean words and nothing new. Every conservative idea or bill they pass is always about going back to an earlier time. So if you're upset at the thought of Republicans winning the midterms, calm down. Remember, as an evolved person or a progressive, we have the most important ally on our side, and that ally is technology. Technology has turned the conservatives' world upside down. Technology has forever changed the family. Technology has changed beliefs. Technology has changed demographics. Technology has changed religion. Technology has changed morals. The best thing about technology is that it is the one thing Republicans can't attack or try to ban or try to stop new technological advancements. Republicans can't do anything about technology and the changes that come with new technologies because they are just as intertwined with a technology as everyone else. And technology is the tip of the spear. Technology is what is really changing the planet. Not Obama, not Nancy Pelosi. It isn't true that if only Democrats win more elections, the world can do away with conservative oppression. All of the major changes over the last 30 years came from technology, not from an election. So don't be mad or sad if conservatives win. Just remember technology is on our side and smile. Things will continue to change, and there is absolutely nothing the conservatives can do to reverse the changes that are happening inside of America, and that will continue to happen. So just remember that, and good luck tonight.